Hello. Which reminds me of playing Top Gun on the Commodore 64. Nice. 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 Hello, everyone. Forgive me for being a little bit late. I was looking at this. You might understand why. Here, take a look. Here. Ready? Don't look into the light. Oh, that is cool, man. That's really cool. How's it going? It's going good, someone. Look at this. Look at that, huh? Yeah, I'm not 200% sure that they were supposed to show this, but hey, whatever. That is the injector plate for the BE4. It's the injector plate. Blue Origin posted it. This was during a pre-burner test, but yeah, look at that, man. Has the tweet been deleted yet? Blue posted it, man. If they're posting it themselves, I'd assume it's all right. But yeah, they have a baffled injector plate. Look, see the hexagon? It's a baffled injector plate, like an F1. Like it's like Saturn V engines. It's yeah. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, someone if they're posting it, you give the benefit of the doubt, but also, wow. That's freaking gnarly. You can't see the design of the injector plate, guys. That's why I'm pretty sure that's why it's okay. That is cool. Oh, man. Dude, look. So, check it out. They're definitely... The pre-burner pipe comes in over here. You can tell because the pre-burner pipe flows from this square to this square, and then it fills everything up around it. So the pre-burner pipe outlet is over here. See how it has to fill it up? That's what I always say. You want to keep a rocket engine working, you got to fill it up. You got to fill the combustion chamber up with explosion. That's what I mean. See? Oh, that's so cool! Oh, that's so cool. Locks? Pre-burner. Yes, pre-burner. This is probably oxygen-rich if I'm looking at it right, but I could be wrong. Well, oxygen-rich. Yeah, it has to be. It's an oxygen-rich stage combustion. So, yeah, oxygen pre-burner. I know, it's so freaking cool, dude. That is so gnarly. Look, it fills it up. See that? Oh, that is so cool. Yeah. What engine? B4. Swoosh. Oh, that's sick, dude. That is so gnarly. Annoyed, trying to figure out how to get the chainsaw and satisfactory working. Put solid fuel in your inventory. Link? Oh, yeah. So yeah, this is why I'm not even kidding. This is why I was late. I was straight up looking at this. Yeah, nope. I was straight up looking at it. Oxygen rich stage combustion. Someone. Yeah, it's oxygen rich. It's a methane oxygen rich stage combustion. Scott's like, no. Can Scott talk us through the whole thing? No. That's funny. Might like something in the center of this. Oh. Yep. I really appreciate what you're showing me right now. Yeah, right. Hellfish. Yeah, yeah. So, oh, Geeson, you bought a thing, dude. Tell me you got the Range Rover, please, or the Land Rover. Did you get that Series 1? Come on, come on, don't do this to me. Or was it a Series 2? I forget. Oh, but also, nice, nice. See, man, those trucks were built right. Are those things built right or what? Thing's been on duty for. Wait a minute. Well, let me look at the grill. That's a 95 or a 96. That thing's been on duty for. Well, it's 96 now. 24. No, 34 years. Still works. She's still good. Freaking diehard trucks. 26 years. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, I couldn't do math today. And you could tell the thing gets used. Look at how faded that friggin' paint is. I mean, it could have been just sitting outside. But also, straight up. Straight up. There's all these new trucks around. Nope. A couple of OBS Fords. And that, Thomas, you know what the crazy thing is? That's not even the first one we've seen. There's that green one. There's like multiple OBS Fords working on Boca Chica right now. Those trucks are over 20 years old. Oh. No, I've been on an industrial supply place today and you picked this up. What? What is this? Is that a blast furnace? What? It's a foundry. Forbidden coffee maker. Dude, you gotta take some cans and make some aluminum ingots. That's cool, man. That's cool. Alright, that's cool. Okay. Let's load up KSP. Andy! With the raid. Right on schedule. That's cool, man. That's very cool. But it's not a Land Rover, that's right. Yeah. All right, let's see. Will you show us the finer points of parts offsetting? Sure, man. Load up some KSP, please. I'm working on it. You can't rush these things. You can't rush art, man. The heck? Well, what do you guys want to know? Yeah, I've noticed that the demand for, like, advanced craft building has gone up in, like, the past 2 weeks, like, exponentially. I don't know if it's something that I'm doing or what. Hey, Red Munchkin. It's an Andy raid. Andy, what were you up to today? Were you playing more Stationeers? No, those aren't at the same pads, Hibbit. So think we will see almost daily tower segment rollouts for a bit at KSC. Yeah. It's because you started to play KSP again after 6 months? Possibly. Possibly. That's possible, man. Okay. See last, please. Sure. Anyway, Andy, thank you for the raid. Alucard, how are you? I installed both KOS and KRPC yesterday. Can't seem to get KRPC to work, but I did get an Ascent script working. Cool. On an actual KSP question, I seem to remember that the old fuselage part had a bad collider. Did they fix or address it? I mean, you could never slide something through it without it freaking out. That one? Yeah. This one's fine. Doing great today. Thanks for asking. How about you? I didn't get everything that I needed to get done today before the stream started, Alucard, but other than that, I'm doing all right. I don't like it when I underperform. It really, really annoys me. But it's a torch igniter, most likely, Hellfish. Similar to a combustor. When you have a stage combustion cycle, it doesn't matter if it's fuel oxidizer or both. That basically is like having a jet engine shoot into the injector plate. That's basically what's going on. I mean, it's a little bit more complicated than that. But the igniters, I think, are in the pre-burners because there's combustion going on there. I'm not sure if there's another one. Yeah, no, there's got to be another one near the injector plate somewhere. I don't know. That's a little bit beyond me. Like, I'm telling you, that's... Guys, for some reason to start off the stream today, I kind of just want to fly this around, if that's okay. I was flying capital ships and space engineers and just landed on the moon while getting low on hydrogen fuel. It was luckily to find an internal combustion engine find ice on an asteroid. Nice, nice. What's up, Tech? Yeah, if you guys don't mind, I just need to... Yeah, you just want to tense. Okay. You have the need for speed. You could say that. Can you change the color of KSP parts? You can with shader packs. Fly your little jet around. Oh, nice. Feel the need for speed, man. Like those, I don't know what Top Gun Maverick did, but it knocked a screw loose, man. It reminded me why I like planes so much. Let's go out to the mountains. Dude, and that's just me, dude. I can't even imagine. You must freaking love planes, bro. I mean, you were there. That's freaking gnarly, dude. But my stationeers. I said I'd play stationeers for after hours, dude. Or no, Satisfactory. Oh, yeah, okay. We'll find a way to get some stationeers in before I go to New Mexico, okay? Can you send you a thing on Discord from your last question? Okay. Random thought. Okay, JDGs. Yeah, I didn't see it before. I don't play KSP as much as I have a little one. Is there a way to create an indestructible craft? Maybe with physicsless parts as a skin? Might want to start there. So this is the debug menu. Unbreakable joints and no crash damage. That's not a guarantee, but you can. You're going to New Mexico. Spaceport America Cup, baby. I've been talking about it every day, guys. Yeah, next week Das and I are going to Spaceport America. We're going to the Spaceport America Cup. We're going to cover some high-powered rockets. HPR for NASA spaceflight. Can I come? It was on short notice, S. So, probably no right now. You see that Joe got his level 3? Yep. So, if it's one thing that I'm realizing, the real F-18 can turn a lot better than this, so, or it can roll, so we need to get the deflection way high up here. Wait, I don't even have roll control set to that. There we go. Yo, that's too much. Where have I seen this maneuver before? Yes. IVA only flying. This thing needs more elevator. Samfire warning. Yeah, Pytho, she needs more elevator out back. Yeah, there's really not enough. Ever see the Super Hornet demo team? Don't the Blue Angels use Super Hornets now? Is this plane on Kerbal X? Yeah. Oh, dude, wait, look. Look at how it's trimmed. Oh, that's no good. That's probably slowing me down. Oh, god damn it. That's awesome. Fighter planes, fighter jets are so damn cool. They're so freaking cool. I have a dumb question. I have a really stupid question. If I find a way to make screw you money, will you come work on airplanes? Work on my airplanes? Because if I make screw you money, I'm buying planes. Lots of planes. My car addiction will turn into a plane addiction very fast if I have the money. I'm dead serious about that. I'm not gonna say no. Alright, good. That's what I wanted to hear. S is like, yes, I will too. I mean, there's a lot of F-18 Hornets around. That's a lot of money. That's why it's called screw you money, because screw you. No, it's not. Screw you. No, it's not. We gotta go back to KSC. I need to do some work with the elevators. Just don't get that really, really loud prop and jet-driven aircraft. The thunder screech, I don't want that. Okay, so check this out, guys. You see how my elevators, see how my pitch up is with the SAS on? It's up. That's no good. That's causing drag. We learned about this yesterday. See? That's no good. We gotta go mess with this. I want to mess with this plane real quick. Hello. Do a barrel roll! Wings for Thursday. Ball. You're a little high. Pull up. Just check Discord DMs. What do you want? Oh, yeah, no, I don't hate that picture. Alright, hang on. We need to go into the spaceplane hangar. I gotta mess with this real quick. Oh, Brian, those pictures are dope. That's definitely a Super Hornet. Yeah, that plane is 90 degrees AOA and it's going Mach 1. Yeah, I don't hate that. Alright, here. Pause that for a moment. Let me check something. Oh. Here, let's see. We picked apart 95's plane yesterday. Let's pick apart one of mine. Those brakes should not be up there and steering should be disabled. Come on, EJ. Jeez. Okay, I see what's going on in here. We got pre-coolers. I used pre-coolers. All right, that's cool. Yeah, no auto strut. Made this plane before the auto struts. Hey, brother, is Railroads Online on the schedule in the near future, or is it after? Yeah, I'm probably not going to be playing it too much between now and New Mexico, dude. Yeah. Thank you, Don Man. That is the intention. So, all right, here. All right, we gotta put some music on. Yeah, good enough. Ding. Here's an idea: build a King Air with thrust reverses and use it to do high-angle landing approaches like the shuttle pilots used to do before launch. Perhaps. Ooh, there's a period of instability right there. And what did I do to fix it? I changed the angle of incidence. Why? See? That's Bush League. Oh, man, that's Bush League even for me. EJ, come on, man. Yeah, I was worried about the instability. I see it right there. Roll, enable that. There's no thrust vectoring on that. Gimbal is locked out. That's right. Roll right there. And then yaw. We don't need... This thing doesn't have that much yaw. Okay. At least the root part is the front. Yep. Good building habits. We might have to double up the elevators or find a better elevator for the back. What are we using here? We're using the AVR8. What's the wing surface area on that? 0.5. Any chance that robotics could do it? Well, Pythos, you know what? With hybrid tech, we could make any control surface for any plane. Dude, we could make Fowler flaps. We could make Fowler flaps with hybrid. Why do you always do this? Stop doing that. Don't do that again. Don't frick with me again, Pyle. We don't need no stinking yaw. That's right. Why do you always do this? Stop doing that. Damn it. Just when you think you got it figured, you wrong. Yeah, I come to hear a shot like that being taken a little while ago. Don't think the guy's live no more. That's how a conspiracy works. Shooter's usually dead within the hour. Those boys on the grassy knoll, I'm Mark Graves, out past Terra Lingua. Can you confirm that? Still got the shovels. Would you mind seeing my previous? I actually kind of would, to be honest with you. The FIA has used a technical directive to reduce porpoising on safety grounds. Well, Mercedes is done. You gonna be doing carrier landings with this somewhat? Yeah, maybe. Hey, Anesthesist. I think I snagged this plane off Kerbalax. I love it. Right on. It needs some upgrades, though. C-Last, please. I'm not trying to be annoying. JDG, yeah. I got your attention. You have my attention. Could you take a look at my mini shuttle? It's pretty good. Yeah, sure, man. Alright. JDG. Feed me, dude. What do we want? What do we need? Make a fully transformable Starscream. Yep. They did that on purpose. Yeah, probably. Here, let's see how it flies with the different elevator out back. I'm checking. I'm keeping an eye on the chat. JD, you tell me what you need. I mean, there's most likely a jet engine there, so probably. It seems like Mercedes complaining didn't go the way they wanted. Oh, it's breaking my heart, someone. Jeez, Forge. Hey, Milo. Is JD still here? Thanks, Big Zig. Do I have communicator? Oh, I did that for the weapons pylon. Hibbit, don't. Shh. I know you hate canards, but I hate that plane, Pythos. I hate that plane. Okay, is it possible to create an indestructible craft using any loophole or exploit other than the debug? Physicsless parts as a skin, maybe? Physicsless parts still can collide with terrain, dude. Yeah, not really. You could make something out of these high impact parts. The high impact parts, like the girder segments and panels. Just figured if any could find the loophole, but it may not be possible at all. You need stuff with high impact tolerance. So you got to make something out of like grip pads and stuff. Other than that, yeah, I don't know, dude. Fairings have high impact tolerance too, but yeah, I'm not 100% sure, dude. Oh, that's cool, Brian. Right on. And it's here. What's that? Cool, we just wonder if you thought it was possible. Ever see you pilot the F-18? Thought missile led to... Yeah, I got you. Alright, so... There we go. Let's just open that fuel tank, close that fuel tank, get that a little bit more forward. And then I think we're good. It's funny because that's where the fuel is on the real plane. And then I have fuel tank pylons out here. Sweet. Alright, let's see what she does now. This thing should go.
Discovery, go at throttle.
Great. Yeah, Pythos, that's a cool plane. I remember when you made that for the challenge. That was cool. But I didn't know who the frick you were at the time, so I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Go away. I don't know you as well as I know you now. The moment they think you got it figured, you wrong. What if we do? We get painted with a missile lock? Oh, you know what? That's a good point. That's a good point. Hold on. Look at that thing. Oh, I got you, Pythos. Here, we got to go down here. We need the flares. Where are those at? I haven't used them. Oh, there they are. Hey, T-Man, how are you? Yeah, that's fine. Do we even know Pythos today? I know Pythos. I'm good. I was just curious, why do fighter jets have two tails? And what's the bonus of it? Well, T-Man, you have to think about wings and stuff in a little bit of a different manner than you do with any other type of plane. Meaning that if one wing gets shot off, it's good to probably have another one, just in case. It's redundancy, dude, because remember, these planes are designed to be shot at. Oh, okay, that's neat. Alright. This another one of my builds? Yeah. It's an F-18. Yeah. Yeah, that's no good. I wanted to see those elevators. That's no good. Yeah, hard deck indeed. That might do us right. Nice, 5,000. There you go. Juice spot, yeah.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Hey, Grizz. 18-month resub. Thank you. You see how it's pitched down? That's no good. No, it's below it, but not by much. Interesting. R-wing when. Nice. I mean, the yaw and the roll are fine. It's just, I really wish it had more pitch. Like we could get more deflection off of it, but this isn't bad. Let's go out to the mountains. We could get it a little bit more pitching moment if we move these back, up further away from the center of mass. Can I get, I sell rocket and rocket accessories, boy. That boy ain't right, I tell you what. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a gosh dang hot dog. It's kind of like that, Fire, yeah. Oh yeah, we gotta test the, more velocity? I really wish they didn't pop though. No force on the burst and no duration either. Yeah, I kind of still wish it didn't do that. Here, let's try that. Ready? What's Blossom do? That's way too much. Hey, sugar. Alright, let's blast back to KSC. Man, this thing's booking.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Hey, Element. 140-ish. Can barely shrug and still have a lot to go, but holy crap. Oh, ho, ho, nice. Ignored, as usual. I dare you to try this again with this plane. Your pants are very brown. This plane can't do that. This plane can't, yeah, no, it can't do that. Hey, Grapes. I think we need to move our engines down a little bit. Okay, no more Mighty Wings. Roger Ball. Pog. Roger Pog. Both. Wait, where are the wires? Wires? We don't need those stinking wires. It's not the aircraft. It's the pilot. Indeed. Yeah, we were too far back. Yeah. You should try to land your rocket on this? But we landed the rocket on the never mind. We could make the elevators for this now. It shouldn't be too hard, actually. Think we can do it? You know how much thrust the plane needs to do that? Kerbal. The jet engines in Kerbal are horrendously overpowered. Just thought I'd let you know. Can you make a catapult now? Yeah, probably. Yeah, see how we have to... The SAS needs to trim out at, like, halfway up pitch? That's no good. Word. Okay. Alright, that was fun. Shall we mess with the rocket more? I gotta say, I'm glad to say you're bad. All it took was a movie sequel 40 years in the making. Yeah. That's okay. Do you have an F-14? Do I have an F-14? I was curious if you could tell me why the nerve engines have extra nozzles modeled in KSP. The nerve engines? Check my shuttle. No, I'm good. I'll work on my rocket today, dude. Can you take a look at it? Of course I can. But yeah, see, this is why I don't want to. This is why I don't really like going and checking other people's crafts, because that all the stream turns into is, hey, can you check my craft file today? I've had 3 people ask me today. I'm good. I'll work on it, people's craft files when I want to, dude. You know, the nuclear engine. They have 3 nozzles. I don't know. Let me take a look. I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest with you, Anesthesis. I have no idea. What was? I only see 1 here. What do you mean 3 nozzles? Must be my mods. Sorry. Yeah. I was like, no. You should totally have a roast me craft file edition thing. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Alright. Let's see. I have an F-14, yeah. It's in here somewhere. Probably right here. Yeah, baby. Ignore the weird bubble canopy. A KSP, shut up and fix it? Yeah, maybe. Do you have any air-launched rockets? I don't make missiles. Yeah, maybe, man. It's just got robotics. This does not need Kraken wings. Robotics is fine in this application. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff in here. There's a bunch of good stuff, like this one. You guys might like this. We never finished it. Look at that freaking thing. What the hell are we gonna do with this? I'm not really sure what we were trying to do here, but I'm sure it was impressive. I think it was a first stage transporter, yeah. What the is... I think that was designed to move first stages around. That's why we made that plane. Small. It's too small. Did I show the blended wing monster yet? Nope. Nope. No, I haven't showed it. There's a bunch of good stuff in here. We got a bunch of crazy stuff. There's stuff like this. Nate Sawyer, how you doing? Very nice. Yeah, that one came out really good. We could probably do better with the cockpit right there, but the intake angle is wrong. You're wrong. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one was sick. This thing flies excellent, man. No F-35. I think we were working on one, if I'm remembering right. Pulling an evaporator out of a car. The dash sucks even to pull. Ugh. Have fun with that. I don't think I finished it. It's here, though. Yeah, hybrid tech would make this a lot easier to do. Eric Hill, I sell rocket and rocket accessories, boy. Looks kind of stubby. It's to scale, dude. Yeah. F-35 is not a big plane. Believe it or not. It is kind of short and stubby if you look at it. It's pretty small. Can we work on it? No. No. I want to work on the MLV. The rockets. That's right. I was trying to make an F-35B. That's the thing. I want to make one. We're going to make it hover. Pics. Let me see. That just looks like a lot of work, man. Jeez. You got lots more experimental first stages to crash. Alright. Alright, because someone mentioned it here. It's one of the hardest planes we've ever made. It's so difficult. It was so difficult to make this. Took me weeks. This one's my magnum opus. Yeah, it's a pretty good plane. Is that an APU on the tail? Yeah. All right, we'll put it out just once. Then we got to work on the rocket, man. Yeah, Jim, that's what this one is. Hey, Harp, what's going on? 36-month resub. Alright. So the cool thing about this plane is this. Ready? Just gotta undo the latches. Hard, not expecting 3 years, yeah. Serious, you make comments like that and then wonder why I ignore you. So, this is a cargo plane. The tail opens up. Here's the crazy thing about the K90. The K90 has a cargo bay that occludes. Whatever you put inside of it, it will occlude it, meaning that it won't be susceptible to aerodynamics, because the entire fuselage in here is made out of a fairing. The entire fuselage in here is a fairing, and then in the wings I have fuel tanks. Big fuel tanks, because you need the big fuel tank to move the big plane around. I've seen it, Brian. Amazing. We could transport MLV in this thing? I don't know if it's big enough. Maybe. So here's the cool thing about this. Check this out. It's not a stretch to say that this generation of aerospace engineers in school right now is the KSP generation. Among students polled at my school, it tied the shuttle as the people's #1 inspiration for choosing aerospace. Yeah, KSP and the shuttle are the reason. Yeah, for me, Prey. Yeah, for me, myself. Yeah, that's right. The occluded payload bay almost makes up for the insane drag the wedge-shaped wings make. Hi, I'm S-Master. I know nothing about aerodynamics in KSP. Here, can I make stupid comments in your chat? Oh, sure, S, go ahead. Yeah, sure. We all love it when you sound dumb in chat. It doesn't make drag, dude. We good. It's fine. Actually, this gives you a more high-fidelity wing simulation because there's more points to sample on an aerodynamic surface, so Kerbal understands the shape better. True story. That's why I built it this way, because it flies insanely well, and it flies about as realistic as this shape would fly in real life. Yeah. They look great, but it makes crazy drag. Yeah, I know. But it also makes crazy lift. And what is this plane designed to do? Man, we don't have that much fuel, huh? Fly slow. Yeah. It's a big wing, Van. What do you want? It's you need more wings to lift heavy things. So, more wings for heavy things. So, I just made a big wing. Can it take off with a fully fueled payload? Yeah, it doesn't have much fuel in it, fellas. I've noticed that. But then again, we have infinite fuel on. Cool looking plane. Thanks, Red. Bro, look at the LD. Look at the lift to drag right now. We are making 1 meganewton, 1.2 meganewtons of lift. This thing is a freaking monster.
Discovery, go and drop.
So yes, you got to remember, this thing is not designed to fly fast. I know you want to make everything go fast. That's fine. This thing ain't designed to do that. It's designed to fly subsonic, and it makes insane amounts of lift. Look at that. You know about how long it took me to make this? About a month. I mean, Van, like I said, we're making 1.2 meganewtons of thrust. Dude, this has enough lifting force up right now as a shuttle engine in the game has pushing down almost. Yeah, dude, that's what happens when you make the thing out of wings. Hey, Roundabout, Imperator. That's a 14er. Thanks, man. See? Look at that. She just sails, man. That's the purpose of this. Yes, it does make a ton of drag. That's absolutely right. But it also makes a ton of lift. LD go brrrr. I mean, probably those that and wings in KSP are ridiculously overpowered. Wonder how much weight it can carry. I think I made this able to move around. I don't know. You know what? I don't know. I think 36 tons. I think it can circumnavigate with 36 tons. I think that was the idea. Stall altitude? You mean like how high can it go? Yeah, this is one of mine. Yep. It's based off of the X-48, if anybody wants to know what that is. It's a blended wing, guys. Blended wing. So it's not a flying wing, but it's not a regular airplane either. It's half flying wing, half regular wing. All awesome. It's called the blended wing design. There are blended wing designs out there. The B1. Anybody like the Lancer? That's a blended wing. Is it fuel efficient? Extremely fuel efficient, Leroy. It has overclocked turbofans on it. Yeah, around. And the B1 is fast. I mean, we could make a B1 cargo plane, but if we're gonna make a B1 cargo plane, guys, I wouldn't want to make a B1 cargo plane. Here's what your boy would make. Here's what your boy would make. Oh. I love that plane. That plane is so legit, dude. Yeah, B1s though. If we look at a B1, so you want to see what's nuts? The B1 is a blended swing wing. So it's a blended wing. You see the blend right there. There's the shape, the space between the fuselage and the wing is blended out, right? But it's a blended swing wing. That's what makes the B1 so cool. It is ridiculous. It is a ridiculous airplane. Probably one of the prettiest airplanes ever designed. That's a nice looking plane, man.
Discovery, go at throttle.
And guess who designed it? Same people that designed the space shuttle, baby. Hey, Mink. Long time no see. 30-month resub. Wants to make canards. Those aren't canards, actually. They are winglets. And it can fly without them. Those winglets are on there to reduce vibrations and extend the longevity of the fuselage. They're not canards at all. They don't move. Yep, they got a lot of, this shares a lot of common components as the space shuttle, believe it or not. Oh, look at that plane. That plane is pretty, man. It's dropping a little bit of freedom there. Oh, not the B1, the previous one. Oh, the XB70. Yeah. Yeah, it needs it. It makes up for it by going ridiculously fast, so it's okay. I like what's going on in this picture. What's the purpose of the swing wing? Well, a swing wing or a variable geometry aircraft will give you different advantages. The advantages are at low level, you can change the sweep angle of the wing, so you can fly really, really slow. It handles really, really well at low speeds. And then, when you want to go fast, you put the wings back and you Naruto run, basically, through the air. Yeah, that's the right way to say that. Sure, we'll go with that. This is for flying slow. Right? Thanks, I hate it. And then you can tuck those wings back and the thing books. It Naruto runs. That's literally it. Yeah, F-14s do the same thing. So do F-111s. So do, what's the Russian swing wing? MiG-20, no. 23? MiG-28 maybe. Swing wings are cool, man. Hard to do. They're hard to do in KSP, and they really don't offer much advantage. But they are cool. Man. Anyway. Probably not, Hellfish. Hear me out, EJ. What if we just kept the swing wings? Just swung them around the whole way, like, really fast? Helicopter? It's a seaplane. Hydrofoil seaplane, by the way. It is one of the gnarliest things we've made. I could make this better, fellas. Maybe we'll do a Wings Wednesday. I can make a way better version of this. And I'm not just saying that. We could make a version without the hydrofoils, like a regular seaplane. My big problem with this plane, the big problem with the K90 is that I shaped the fuselage like a regular airplane and not like a seaplane. I could make a much better blended wing and it would look amazing. It would look like this, basically, this and a spruce goose kind of rolled into one. So how fast can it go? It does not go very fast, Vin. I don't know, maybe like 400 knots on a good day. It's not designed to go fast, but it's designed... So, okay, think U2, not the band. Hello! Think like the U2 spy plane. It's literally that. That's what it's designed to do. It's like a U2 in cargo plane form. Joshua Tree, that's a good album, alright? To be fair, everything before Rattle and Hum is fantastic. Everything that's after Rattle and Hum is kind of hit or miss. Okay, we need more roll authority. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, nice, Luizo. Dude, hybrid power is amazing. Hybrid tech is awesome. It's my new favorite thing in Kerbal. Yeah. So if I reshape the fuselage a little bit, I can use the bottom of the hull. It's not a boat. It is, though. I can use the bottom of this to naturally pitch the vehicle up so we don't need the hydrofoils. But the hydrofoils are pretty freaking cool. Can we make it hold 2 Mark III plane fuselages inside? It already can. King, my main fuel tanks are Mark III fuselages. Look, you could fit 2 of them in here easily. Oh, yeah. Cool plane, huh? Can it hold Mark III parts as cargo? Yeah, of course it can. That's a 5-meter fairing fuselage. Yeah, of course it can. It has a 5-meter internal payload bay. The autogyro one is more cool than this. All right, roundabout. See you, buddy. Shaped like a stingray. Mm-hmm. This is actually just using regular robotics. It's just 3 alligator hinges tied together. That does drift a little bit, but it's not too bad. We could make this better, Jonas. We could make that way better. Yeah, Hellfish, it's pretty cool. So Van, attach what you want to move on one hinge, and then put 2 other hinges next to it, and then strut the ends of the hinge to the first one. Yeah, you can kind of slave them together. Dude, I've been able to move some pretty good stuff with just straight robotics. I don't know if you were here for the SSTO pad. We were able to move like a 300-ton SSTO with just straight robotics. Hybrid tech makes it even stronger, though. I tell you what, though, this thing flies it's very easy to fly. Like how people say a 747 is easy to fly, very easy. Oh yeah, King? Well, King, you're in luck then. I put the K90's cargo bay with the moving tail by itself up on Kerbal X. I have just the fuselage because people wanted the cargo bay. It rolls very nicely, Jonas, yeah. Yeah, man, that's a 15,000-foot runway. Yeah. It's a long runway. This is almost VTOL. Yeah, right, Rich? Yeah, no, you're not wrong. It's a monster of a freaking airplane, dude. Yeah, I'm not sure I can... I mean, I was about to say I'm not sure I can do better, but I can do some optimizations on the fuselage. But, yeah, this is a good one. Yeah, it's a nice plane. Alright, guys. MLV construction. Let's go. I have a cargo plane, but I can't get it to go ×4 speed without it drifting left or right. What should I do? Strengthen everything. Most of this plane is just struts that hold everything together. See, Kraken? See? There's struts that hold everything. This thing has, like, easily, like, 200 struts on it. So what happened if you put rapiers on it? I don't know. This would be a wild SSTO? Look. I've said this once, I'll say it again. if I'm going to do... If we're going to do something like that, we're making Star Raker. No exceptions. We're going to make Star Raker if we do this. If I ever did a total horizontal takeoff and landing SSDO, it's going to be Star Raker. Star Raker was the Chadliest of the Chadly planes. And it should have been made, which is very annoying. It's very annoying that it didn't get made. Do it, you won't. Yeah, I know. I won't. Guys, this would take me a month. It would take me months to make this. That's a difficult thing to make. It's basically a cargo plane in the front with a shuttle external tank shoehorned into the back. Actually, you know what? You know what it's like? It's like having an SLS core in the back. This thing, that's what makes this plane literally, well, not literally. It makes it ridiculous. Star Raker has an SLS core stage basically shoehorned into the back. The entire back of the plane. And then it has those jet engines as well. I'm not sure how they were going to figure out a way to get the jet engines to survive, but whatever. I don't know how those would survive re-entry, but it would work in KSP, yeah. And then the entire front hinges off, and it moves out of the way, and the payload bay is in the center of the vehicle.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Do it, we got time. I don't know if that's a good idea, man. No, I didn't see Kraken. We should work on the MLV, dudes. Sorry. We should work on the MLV, but if I was going to, I would make this. Yeah, we would make that. And it would be God tier. It would be God tier. And I can do it. We can make it. Maybe it will take a week sometime and just do it. You know? Maybe. I'll think about it. Oh, that's cool, Thomas. Neat. I do kid, but it would be awesome. Alright. Let's go. Here we go. So, shall we try more, Shall we try more trajectory optimizations? Let's do that for a second. And then we should go back and work. We got to work on the second stage. I got to work on an alignment mechanism for the second stage, but that's no problem. Is that tanks on the legs? It looks rounded. Nope. Flags. Seriously, curved flag, man. Yep. It's quite nice. Quite. They are a physics-less part, yes. Mm-hmm. do this. Rock has completed another flight. It had the pylon on it, didn't it? Alright. Let's go. Yeah, that's cool, Thomas. Alright, we need the good luck music. Alright. This test, we're going to try to bring it right back to the pad, okay? That's a nice looking rocket. I do like it. I'm growing really fond of this thing. Ready? Is this the actual second stage? Yeah, there's a real second stage in there. Yep. Excuse me. Infinite prop. I'm like, why is it doing that? I've never seen that behavior before. Oops. Cheater! Dutch hater! Are we draining fuel? Yeah, we are. There we go. That's too much of a grav turn. Have we nailed down the second stage design, or is this just temporary? That's the baseline for it, Brian. We're going to work on the separator mechanisms and attitude control systems on the second stage here soon. It's not going to be much. I have to work on the separator, the alignment and separator mechanism for the second stage, and then the alignment and separator. Well, the alignment mechanism, no separator mechanism on the payload fairing. Did we fix the wobble? That's what I hope to do today, Lunchbox, by fixing that part. We gotta fix that. You see it right there? Okay, remember, we're looking for 900 staging velocity. Yeah, Brian, we'll do the hybrid alignment points. Yes, that's what I'm aiming for. We have Miko. Okay. There's a good separation. What's our apogee set at? 71? Perfect. PLF is open at 45. Take the first stage. Open up the burn time. I'm gonna set my boost back to be aligned with the island runway. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Which is a little bit of an undershoot, but I'm kind of hoping that we can rely on cross range here with the booster because she can fly. It flies very well, actually. How much fuel do we have? 1259, 10 seconds of burn. Okay, cool. Now because we're above 70, switch back to that first stage. Can you remind me, please, why it's taking off with an angle from the beginning? Because you want to... A rocket wants to go up, you want to go up, and then you want to go fast. Okay? The more you can combine doing both of those things, the better. No, Jonas. The trajectory, what we were working on with trajectory optimizations yesterday should make this work. I should be able to get this back to the pad pretty reliably. We got 1,200 units of fuel on it. We got 1,200 fuel, and the thing can fly. And when I say it can fly, it can fly. It's a very good booster. Let's... Stop it right there. 970, we have 49 seconds worth of fuel. Yeah, okay. Good insertion. And I left it suborbital so it destroys itself. Yep. Yeah, we should be good. Yeah, Jonas, this should be good. I did a lot of work with this thing yesterday, dude. I landed it on the drone ship 2 times. That is 2 times more than I've ever landed anything on a drone ship, ever. I landed Condor on a drone ship once. This thing, I already popped it down on the sea recovery vehicle 2 times. 2 times, dude. That's pretty damn good. That was the attachment point. See, this would be death for Condor. Condor would be done. We wouldn't be able to get it. No way. This thing, though, watch this. See what I'm talking about? 900 staging velocity. Line up the boost back burn with the island runway. You'll get back here every time. I mean, we're a little bit off. 260 is pretty far away, but look at that. That was cold turkey right off the bat. If I had waited a little bit longer to do that landing burn, we would have put this thing right down on there. See what I mean? This thing is a monster. And now, this stage, you know, if this was mission mode, we could just grab it, bring it right back over there, fuel it up, put a new second stage, new payload on it, send it again. And did we get hinge lockout? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. These aren't Ray-Bans, Praga. You're a wizard. Impressed head nodding. For mission mode, won't you want to land around here instead of the pad hex to avoid hitting anything? No, I'd want to land on the hex. I'd have the launch site on one side hip, and then I'd aim for this tile over here. We'd put a target indicator for landing over there. Yeah, like right there, so I can use it to line up. Now it's a opinion, but if you boost it back the runway, I found that boost backs actually don't do that, Hibbit, because we use more fuel during the boost back. And yeah, then we don't have enough fuel to land. I figured that one out yesterday. Yeah, I had to turn on Infinifuel yesterday because we tried doing exactly that. Gotta pop those hinges back in. Cool. Yeah, it's a good thought. We were thinking about that yesterday, but yeah, it's not really good for what we want. Not bad though, right? Not bad though. Pretty good. This is easily recoverable. Yeah, we just got to make the right type of recovery mechanism. We could, yeah, just octo grabber or something, and then just move it right back over there. Pretty good, right? Stretching. I'm happy that we did this right off the bat. That's really cool that we got it right back. So there are a couple more things that we need to work on with the first and second stage here. An octo grabber would be pretty freaking cool. Are we going to use a crane for stacking? Yeah, I'm going to vertically integrate MLV. Yeah. Would adding speed brake give you more fuel to work with for a more accurate landing? Well, sure, Lunchbox. Yeah, of course it could. Why? Why add air brakes? I can steer this thing. I can steer this thing and use the entire rocket as an air brake, dude. That's what I do. That's the reason why we're doing that. We're doing less of a boost back burn. Because if I'm steering the rocket in, right, if I'm trying to steer the sucker in, we're using the whole rocket as an air brake. We're using slight deviation off prograde velocity, and then the whole thing works like an air brake, and then it makes it really easy to land. I have a sneaking suspicion that that's what Falcon 9 does as well. So then you don't need as much fuel for your boost back landing, and then you have plenty of fuel to make sure that you land this thing on the runway. That rocket landed with 200 fuel left. I easily had another 5 seconds of burn time. And that makes it so you could be absolutely sure that you could get this thing right back down to the ground, no problem, even if I misjudged the landing burn by a little bit. Right? Like, I'm not a computer. Synth, maybe. No, I'm not a computer, dude. I need to have these that little bit extra just in case I screw something up. I mean, I'm not planning on doing that, but it would be nice to have, right? We don't need the air brakes. The control surface is turning the entire booster, makes the entire booster an air brake, and that slows us down. That also makes it so we don't need as much fuel for landing. So not only do I have extra fuel for landing, but we don't need as much, and it makes it even more forgiving. I mean, Falcon 9 does do this. It does do stuff like this. I'll show you. The biggest problem with the small SSTO was margins. It would be nice to have margins for a change. I agree. Yeah, you're not going to get any argument from me. I couldn't mimic the fuel densities correctly. Here. This is the Salcom 1B launch and landing. It's bothering you how much junk I have in the water. Okay. Alright, here we go. Watch. Watch the turn that this thing makes after the supersonic retro propulsion. Oh, you can't really see it from this angle. Yeah, that's not what we want. Yeah, here. We'll check in with Das here. Watch the tracking camera from NSF. Whoa! You know what? Maybe it wasn't Salcom 1B. But still, that is... Oh, that's so legit, man. That still blows my mind, guys. That's a 15-story building. It's a 15-story building coming back into... What the frick? I just... What? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell is this? Like, come on. There was one, though, where we could see the booster steering. We could see it steering back and landing. I forget which one it was. Yeah, exactly, Hibbit. It's flying back. Falcon 9 can do this. It can steer like that. I know it can. I've seen it do it. I'm just not sure which one it was. Maybe it was L76. Hold on. Let's check. Watch. Oh! I know it was from Florida, fellas. Yeah. Has there ever been an RTLS Starlink? No, they're all drone ships, dude. Starlink satellites are too heavy. Watch Falcon turn. I'm pretty sure it's this one, Ian. Oh! That's so cool. It doesn't look like much, but you realize that thing is steering itself back in. Oh, that's so cool, man. This still blows my mind. I've seen this thing land. Look at it. Look at it fly. She's flying. What the frick? Did you see it turning? Look at those nuts, man. Oh. Oh, that's so crazy. Hang on, this might be... I think that's just some guy's screen cap of it. Let's do... SpaceX L76. Here's the webcast. We'll probably see it in a little bit better quality here. I'm looking respectfully. Yeah, Eucnus, right? Yeah. Supersonic Retro. There it is. Look at the heat shield. Isn't that cool? That's my favorite, dude. That's the most metal thing I've ever seen. Oh, look at her steer. That's nuts. How? Who the hell? Dude, it still blows my mind. That's unbelievable. What the frick? Dude, that's doing... Right there, the tracking camera is, it's really hard to tell with the tracking camera because you just see a blue background. That thing is steering itself in. It's doing exactly the same thing that the MLV does, or MLV does what that thing does. Hey, Admana, thank you. Watch this. Okay, look at where the smoke from the outgassing on the engines is going. Look. It's going that way, and the booster's facing that way. She's flying. I can't believe that. That's ridiculous. Yeah, you see it, Hip? Isn't that... Oh, man. That is so freaking cool. Please, stop it. All right, I saw what I wanted to see. Let's, glasses are coming off here. Let's figure this out. So let's work on our stage separator mechanism. Yeah, maybe, Hibbit. Yeah, if you find it, tell me. Alright, we need the building music. Okay, so... the Falcon Heavy dual core, why hasn't that flown yet? Actually, Bearlicious, you want to know the reason? SpaceX has spent all that time getting Falcon Heavy ready, like, we gotta go, we gotta get Falcon Heavy ready. And now it's ready, and no one has payloads. Not no one has payloads for it, no one has payloads ready for it. So, there's 2 Falcon Heavies sitting down at the Cape, ready to go. They're ready to go, dude, and they haven't done anything with it because the payloads that are for those Falcon Heavies that were bought and paid for, the payloads aren't ready. They keep delaying the payloads. Falcon Heavy is not the bottleneck anymore, believe it or not. The Falcon Heavy cores for SF-44 have been at the Cape for like a year. Yeah, they're just sitting in the hangar, Ian. Didn't they also accidentally make Falcon 9 too good so people didn't actually need Falcon Heavy? Falcon 9 is a pretty damn good launch vehicle. Yeah, in its own regard, Eucnus. Yeah, pretty much. It's the drone ship landings, dudes. The drone ship landings are what did it. Them nailing the drone ship landings basically made it so Falcon 9 can move a much heavier payload. You can get it back, and you can just land it out on the ship, right? Like, it's pretty crazy. Okay. Isn't Viasat 3 America's ready now? I don't know. Poke the NRO. I'm sure they have a monster spy sat ready to go. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe, dude. I don't know. Alright, so, separator mechanism. How are we going to do this? Push rods for sure. Oh yeah, we could do that, anesthesis. Yeah. I'm thinking, how are we gonna do it? So, I would like an alignment mechanism to make sure that the second stage and the first stage are always oriented straight. You don't want them like to attach turn. That was a problem that I had with the Freedom rocket, right? We have no alignment mechanism. But what we could do is combine our separator and alignment mechanism into one thing. So, give me, let's go down here. Let's get a hybrid tech or Kraken tech hinge, right? And then on the first stage, all right, how do we want this? What would be right? We don't want to attach it to the tanks. No. We want to attach it here. And we want to attach it in, I think 3 times symmetry like Falcon 9 would be perfect. And then we want to move these up here. Right, like that. Is there a reason to just not use solids? Might be a cleaner separation even though it's not as cool. We could, yeah, Brian, we could always default to just using separatrons because our second stage is expendable. But Brian, what if our second stage wasn't expendable? What if it wasn't? Yeah, what if it wasn't expendable? Maybe in the future. Seriously. Total serious note. In the future, we could do it. I mean, what is Starship but a payload fairing and a second stage combined into one vehicle? It's basically just... Starship's just a reusable second stage. That's all it is. It's not a space shuttle. You know? But, I'm saying maybe in the future... Maybe. It depends on an on-need basis, but maybe in the future. It's doable, but for right now, we'll just use an expender second stage. So, what we can do here for our separator mechanism, let's go in here like this. Well, that's clearly not going to work, so we got to move it in a little ways. Right? And then what we can do is right behind it, put a 1PT hydraulic right here, and then put it in 3x sim. And put it right behind it. Now I know what you're asking. Well, okay. Isn't that gonna... How's that gonna work? Well, now what I do is I take this, put it in 3x symmetry on the second stage, detach all that, flip that sucker around. Actually, 3x symmetry would be good on the payload fairing because those are the parts that are colliding with each other. do that. There's our alignment and separator. That's it. Done. Easy peasy. We kind of got to make sure that it works, and we're going to need an integration crane to do that, but is that much improvement impressive for a GTO mission? I mean, considering you get your first stage back, yeah, sure, of course. I was actually working on reusable upper stage concepts. The movable flight surfaces are on hinges to close the engine pods when the engine has thuds. Oh yeah, I see it, Thomas. That's cool. A crane! Oh. Alright, that means we can get rid of the separators here. How does a reusable second stage work with fairings? Like that? I found a landing and turn. It was transporter 2. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Sadly, the design has a horrible sideways moment. You get lower in the altitude. Yeah. That's so freaking cool! Oh my god! That's so cool! I forgot about this, man. Oh, that is awesome. See? It does do that. It does do that. See what I mean? That's so legit, man. Can I just... Here, we'll see it. Get the landing in there. This next shot, though. What the frick? What in the absolute balls is this? Yeah, exactly, Prey. Yeah, no, I see it. Yeah, that's what I gotta get better at doing, dude. But holy crap, man. That is the gnarliest thing I've ever seen. It's so ridiculous. Like, what in the absolute frick? When was this? I don't even remember. It was a year ago. Hold on. Just. Look, you can even see the engine ignite. Oh, that's so cool. It's so gnarly. What in the absolute frick? I think the landing legs are chines, to be honest with you. Right? Yeah. I think the landing legs work like chines. I think that's where they got the idea. Oh, that's so freaking cool. Actually, you know what I didn't notice from this picture before? Look at when the rocket engine fires up. Look at the cloud of black smoke that it leaves from the turbo pumps turning on. It ran fuel rich for a second. I mean, it runs really fuel rich, but yeah. See last. What's up, Phil? Super Heavy will do this. Super Heavy will probably fly like MLV does. Ah, yes. Yeah, here. They had another track of it. Let's take a look. That's nice! What the hell? Dude, look at it. Look at her fly. See? It does do that. What the hell, man? Come on! Yeah, I know. It's gonna be nuts, dude. Yeah, my landing legs are a Kerbalized version of Falcon 9s. They're a Kerbalized version of it. Hybrid tech makes it doable. Very doable. What the frick, man? What the frick? I'm sorry, I don't mean to swoon over this all day. That's nuts! How does that even happen? What's the second boom? Well, you get 3 sonic booms, actually, Moose. You get 2 in rapid succession. One is from the engine nozzles breaking the sound barrier. The second one is from the landing legs, and the third one is from the grid fins. Pop, pop, pop. It's actually pop, 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 like that. Actually, you're very technical. You're hearing like an infinite amount of sonic booms, but it's fine. 3 are more audible than all of them. Sorry, like what? No, screw you. That's what they sound like. No, screw you. Alright, so we gotta go in here, get rid of the damping force. We want this thing to just push away. No, shut up. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like, no, shut up. Alright, so now for the center, right? Give me a 1P4. I don't know where that attached. I don't know where it attached. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's over there. Okay, cool. So you're just hearing it for a while, but the boom is blanketing a wide area below. Yep, they're directional. Sound is directional, like a speaker. Okay, so let's put a cal sequencer in here. Right, we'll open this, and this is the separation sequencer. See last, okay. Note that it's aiming for an overshoot for most of the landing and pulling itself back in with the engines. Yeah, I gotta master that with this thing, Pythos, but I think it's doable. No, I said the performance delta for Falcon 9 Block 5 was 3.5% more between Bangamanu and Nilesat launches. Oh, That's good, man. All right, cool. This thing needs to be quick. It needs to be like 2 seconds. Yeah, there we go. I wanted to retract as well. Okay, cool. Sweet. All right, so what should we set the sequencer to? I think in the past I've set sequencers to 4, so play the sequence. All right, and then we got to go in here and we got to bind up the action groups, right? Custom 1, enable same vessel collision. Okay, everything seems to be already placed. Now, for the second stage, I'm not entirely sure how we're gonna connect everything together, but let's see what it does. Ready? I mean, these locator, or the RCS will be basically just sitting in 3D space. I don't really want that, so what I'll do is something like this. Just a strut to make it look like it's not just sitting there. Alright, I think this is good for our separator, dudes. I know from past experiences with making staged rockets, and I know that a lot of you guys haven't ever seen me make a conventional rocket before MLV, right? Because, I mean, shoot, I haven't made one since basically the Freedom rocket, right? I have a lot of experience doing a staged mechanism like this. The Freedom rocket, because we were positive that we were going to use a, excuse me. We were positive we were going to use an expendable second stage. I never bothered to put the reusable thing in there. But it looks like we're going to need it on this one, so. Are you trying to use a mechanical separator like Falcon 9? Yeah. Yeah, Pythos. Okay, so, Prey, let me introduce you to Pythos because I see you guys talking with each other. Prey, Pythos worked on pretty advanced aircraft flying around. Pythos, Prey's an AE, so you guys should get along. You guys should get along, trust me. You both like the same things. Trust me on this one. I know both of you. Trust me on that. Look, I got a Ford mug. Yeah, exactly, Ethan. Now Kith. Yeah, trust me. Trust me, dudes. I wouldn't steer you wrong, man. Look at me. I got a mustache and a Ford... Wait, that's probably not a good idea. Did we just become best friends? Yep. Want to do karate in the garage? Yep. Wait, I'm the maintainer. They're the engineer. They're the ones that put my explosives in place so that no human can access it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you guys probably hate each other. Never mind. Sorry. All right. So, we have our advanced separator mechanism here. Now let's go. Let's save this. Flip this back over here like this. All right. Now we got to make sure that we do the changes here. This one. No engineer ever removed an Urkel from an F-16. It is pain. What did you do to Steve Urkel? Why is Steve Urkel flying an F-16 around, man? Okay, so here's what we're going to do this time, fellas. I'm not going to put this centered on the launch pad. I'm going to move it slightly offset, and we're going to try to land the thing right here. Okie dokie? But we also should probably make sure that our separator mechanism works. Dang it, I was about to make an Urkel joke. Ha, I can talk faster than you can type. Ha 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 ha. Buzzes the tower and blows out the window. Did I do that? That show. Man. Urkel, it's the explosive that breaks the canopy latch bolts to let it go. Steve Urkel does like breaking things, Pythos. No, I'm not giving up on this joke. Shut up. The emergency canopy release linear charge. So it's not an Urkel, it's an Urklik. It's an Urklik Bachmann. Urklik Bachmann. What did that do? Oh, it did something. Hang on. I think the struts might be screwing this thing up a little bit. Okay, we're getting some jostling around there, but... Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Remember, we're aiming right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Luft! Luft, mein Freund! Luft! Schnell! Weiter, weiter! Flug! Flug bitte! Hab dich! Jon? Jonne! Ja! Ja, jawohl! Oh, wunderbar. Ist gut, ja? Ja. Ah. Alright, everything looks good there. I really got to be careful about pitching over this much. But we should be able to fly a little bit of a less lofted trajectory because of this thing's cross range. Now remember, I'm aiming right for the area before the pad. Flieg loser, flieg weiter. Yeah? I don't speak German, man. Thank you, though. Danke. But I do. Ah, yeah. Alright, we gotta start pitching over. We're past 10. It's Staging velocity of 900. That's what we're looking for. Mas o EJ fala Portuguese? Yeah, I follow Portuguese. Just a little bit, though. Way smoother. All right, here we go. Yay! This is fine. I think your boy did a boo-boo. I think I don't think I told it to separate in the cow controller. Your boy. Astra Sim 2022. Oh. Yeah, no. Yep, no, your boy didn't do it. Your boy didn't do it. Alright. Oh, that's good. Yeah, we should probably tell it to, you know, do that whole decouple thing. Like, right there. Kind of need that. Astra moment. I also noticed that for whatever reason, the struts, it doesn't like the struts. Kerbal struts drive me nuts. And then, another thing that, actually, we'll mess with the version in the SPH. We have to do all these changes in the SPH, but this is fine. Rip my Astra stock. Rocket Lab too, for that matter. Rip any stock right now, dude. Don't worry, it'll bounce back. Eventually. It's the emergency canopy release lines. Yeah. Yeah, but Astra had a failure on top of that. I mean, you're not wrong. So, pusher rod instead of separator motors. That's right, dude. Woohoo! Back to the Urkel jokes. What did you do, Ray? No, it can't be. It can't be. It's the Stay Puft Marshmallow, man. Let's go. Ares should have went with Kratos. Ares is the program, Ivan. This rocket, MLV, does not have a name. Yeah, we gotta be careful. It's not happy. Place a cubic between the RCS ball and the strut. Cubics are the best option to route struts around. I agree. Call it Boost Back McBoost Face. You're killing me, man. Alright. Let's look at the little weebly-weeblies. I literally have a rocket called I have no idea what to call this rocket. I shouldn't be in charge of naming things. Dude, coming up with a real good name for things just takes time. And that's why, dude, like, I'm not the best at coming up with things. What I do is I just sit there and I think about it for a little while. You know? MLV, its name will come. We'll have a name for this rocket. Eventually. Please, for the love of God, not Mega Moon Rocket. Mike Fink got yeeted out from CFT, and Sonny Williams will serve as the pilot for CFT with Butch Wilmore as the commander. Cool. You should name it Mercury because it's got 7 engines? You know what, man? That's not a bad idea. Alright, ready? That was not a clean separation at all. It's the arrow that tried to take it. Yeah, and we're also extremely low. I don't like that separator, dudes. We have to, it's gonna need some tweaking. I think the Cal controller needs to be sequenced a little bit better. What's our apogee right now? 51. Yeah, we need to go, like, up here. If we come back from this one, I'll be pretty damn impressed. This would be death for the first stage. With Condor 9, I would have abandoned the first stage at this point. We don't have enough fuel. If we land this, I'll be very impressed. This was a very, very low trajectory. Like, really, really low. No. Bonana! That's right. Can we call it Bitcoin since it's not going to the moon? Jesus Christ, man. No, Pilch, no. That is so not right. Even with the goofy separation, I think we're still gonna make it. Oh yeah, easy peasy. Alright, we'll stop right there. Back to the first stage. Alright. Coffee. What keeps you up at night, Mr. Dillinger? Coffee. People pooping in my bed. What's our burn time? 5 seconds. It's gonna be close. Now hear me out. It has a lot of potential, but it crashes hard. I think it's Bitcoin. Can we call it our economy because it's a parabolic curve? Banana! Yeah, it's not a lot, Eugnus. We'll see if we can get it. It's gonna be close, man. It's gonna be really close. Please slow down. Please slow down. Please slow down! No! Oh, crap. Well, are we stopped? We're stopped. Good. How about a 5-minute break? Smoke if you got him. If you had timed that perfectly, it would have been enough. I think I waited just a smidge too long, dude. The landing legs are okay. The landing legs are okay. And the landing legs are touching the ground. So is it really a failed landing? How is Vulcan going to reuse their engines? Well, they're going to jettison them off the back of the first stage, stealthy, and then they'll parachute down and land in the ocean with a flotation device, and then they'll pick them up with a helicopter. Yeah, is this how they're going to do it? Yeah, but I missed a couple of steps. Namely, the not violently hitting the ground step. Yeah, we landed a little bit too much. Yeah. See. Yeah. I think we had it. I think that would have been doable. But you know what's crazy? We still got that with that terrible insertion trajectory. We still got that thing and we still got it back, which is nuts. What is the calculation for a suicide burn? I'm kind of playing it by ear. It's an extremely difficult calculation in real life. Yeah. It's hard to do. Now I gotta pick up all this crap. I didn't quick save it. Hang on. I got a message. Okay. I have a dumb idea. Hear me out. What if instead of the separator motors being on the second stage, what if you had them on top of the first stage? It would save a minimal amount of delta V on the boost back burn, would it not? Separatrons on the first stage? Why would we do that? Yeah, everything's fine. And it's just, yeah. Does EJ ever do a stream with sunglasses sometimes in honor of the good old days? Sure. Sure. I had them on before. I took them off so I could see what I was doing. I don't know how I engineered anything with these things on before, but yeah. All right, so the separator mechanism did not really do what I wanted it to do. Yeah, that wasn't good. Use a bigger docking port in a separator, not a decoupler. Set separation force to 1,000, and it will give the upper stage the additional push. Use a bigger docking port. No. Use a separator, RDM. Set separation force to 1,000 to give the upper stage the additional. Yes, Dakor. How'd you know? Why do you think I always have them, you know? Alright, so the struts weren't doing what we want them to do, so get rid of them. I think with the sequencer, I think we got to decouple and then hit the separator like right after. So I'm going to go in here and we're going to add a point right there at 0.5. No, 0.5. Set value to 0. Flatten that out, right? And then with this, we're going to go in here. We're going to set a 0.5 value in there. And then set that to 0 as well. So we have the separator mechanism working before that. Why not? You stack 100 separators and stage them at the same time, the thing turns into a railgun. I don't want to put 1,000 separators in here, nor do I have the space to put a bigger separator in here. I don't want to do that. We gotta keep them separated. No, they just need one. Okay. All right, let's put the strut down here instead. Attach it to the hydraulic. We got to make sure that we do these changes here on the SPH rocket, because that's my final draft first stage. I hate the freaking VIB. I hate it so much. And I hate working in here. It's really annoying. Can you overclock the separation force, Louisa? Actually, you know what? Let's just try. Let's try that. So, go in here. No. No, you can't. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we'll decouple first, and then, yeah, adding a slight delay should give us a good separation. Now, what I'm going to do here is, let's just put this out, and I'm going to trigger the separator just to see what happens. Good afternoon, and I'm just going to let you know I did some work on the audio for the video. If you want to watch it and give me some feedback off stream, sure, link me. Shoot me a message in Discord, Zay. Alright, so we're going to do a weird test here. What we're going to do is we're going to go into cheats. I'm going to turn hack gravity on here. And we're going to test our separator. So there's no grav down here. Let's see what happens. Ready? Okay. Okay. Let's see. I want to see that from the inside of the mechanism here, so we'll put it back out and see what... It's getting hung up somewhere, and I'm not exactly sure where or why. It shouldn't be getting hung up on anything, but... we'll see. May I post some links to KSP flags? Yeah, if you want to. You got perms, do it. MLV and Aries. Oh yeah, AP, you're working on the... Oh, haha, yeah, nice. Haha, not bad. Alright, let's go in here. Ready? RCS is getting hung up on the fairing. It's too close to the edge of the fairing. What about using a crack and drive landing gear? I need it to separate, not shoot out. It's not a gun. But it could be. It's a stage separator, man. Wouldn't it be like a very strong spring that way? No. No, Pilch, it would be like a firearm. It would you'd just shoot out of there. It's free Delta V. It's free Delta V. If you push hard enough. It's free real estate. It's free real estate. We need cables. Cables are what we need. Cables. Cables are the last bit of the puzzle, but that's never happening. Alright, here. Ready? Let's see if it gets hung up this time. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Ho, ho. Oh! Very nice! Very, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Mint. Uh-oh. No! Dude, it almost caught it. You see that? It came right back down. Great success! SpaceX trying to catch Starship 2023 colorized. Aren't the fuel lines, the yellow one, forgot what they are called, and struts technically cables? No. 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 Struts are struts. It's just an idea, Cake. Rods from the gods, just an idea, dude. He means that cables are flexible. No, I know what he means, Death, but in the context of what we're talking about, yeah, that doesn't really make any sense. We're talking about zebras, and he's like, oh, but giraffes also have 4 legs too, technically. It's like, yeah, okay, thank you. See, Creeper's he's still doing it. He's still doing it. Giraffes, though. How about them elephants? Those are animals too, technically. I'm just giving you crap, Creeper. Alright. Let's do this. Flight test with the upgraded separator. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Make sure there's no cheats on. 3, 2, 1. I have the offspring stuck in my head. I want you to know it's your fault. Hey, no, it's not my fault. Somebody said it in chat, okay? You gotta keep them separated. Hey, now you're launching my rocket. Max Q. You gotta stage them separated. Hey, don't pay no mind. You got the Delta V, you'll be on orbit anytime. Hey. I don't know. What cursed rocket will you order today, sir? Untitled spacecraft. Low effort song parody? Bite me! I came up with that off the top of my head. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? A poem? Delta 3 heavy, please. Alright. Come on. Oh! Money! Yes! Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Pop that fairing. Start the boost back. Okay, that should be good. We got enough fuel. Turn on the control surfaces. And then just wait till we coast up above 70. We are up above 70. Switch back to the second stage. Yeah, Alucard, I went with that shortened boost back burn. We should be able to steer this thing right in. Okay, trajectory is looking pretty damn good here. Okay, we have positive perigee. Stop it right there. We have 1,000 delta V left. 53 seconds burn. This thing's a monster, man. It's quite good. Quite good. That's good for polar insertion, too, by the way. We could do polar insertion with this thing. It's perfect for it. And it has the cross range to be able to boost back right, which is really freaking cool to me. We should try one of those, actually. What's the burn time? We have 9 seconds of burn. Okay. I'm going to drop a quick save here, just in case I goof it again. Surface indicator is on. Come on, baby. Here we go. Okay. Oh. Yeah. This thing is good, man. Woof. That was close. Yeah, she's good, man. She's real good. This thing is a monster. I'm really happy with this thing. New shepherding it. Someone, for whatever reason, dude, I always hit my... I've been hitting the landing burn too early, so every time I've been landing, like, right here. I'm just not timing it right. I gotta get more over the pad. Like, we have to... It's just the way that we look at it. It seems like we're going to land right here, and then I always burn a little bit too short. So what I could do is I could throttle down the engines, but if I throttle down the engines, we hit the ground, which is what happened the first time I did that. So we're going to have to find the sweet spot, but this would be a mission success. This would be easy to just go and get. I think the landing legs are a tad too slow. Yeah, Death, the thing is that if I try to make them go faster, they tend to bind. Which, yeah, we'd have to test it more. What is the terminal velocity of the booster? Oh, I don't know. 250? 250? 240 meters a second? Something like that. Like, yeah, Grav, provided I could get an octo grabber. See, because we're on the tile. See that? We're on the tile. Provided I could get an octo grabber underneath this thing, we could just lift it up and then SPMT this thing right back over to the pad. And, I mean, I need to pop the separator port off right there. We'd have to pop that off, but... Place the target between the pad and the VAB to compensate. Well, Luizo, I gotta figure out if this is me. Or if there's a way to actually get that thing right there. About 15 meters a second, Laz. They'll take 15 meters a second before they break. Actually, you know what's cool? It'll crush. It'll crush right here, just like the real one. This Kraken bearing will pop out. Yeah, when the legs take too much of a hit, they'll pop out and it'll break the leg. It'll break it right there, where the real crush core is on the real Falcon 9. Like, look. See that one? We compacted it a little bit. But Kerbal doesn't understand crushing mechanics, so you know what I can do? There you go. Pop it right back into place. I can uncrush my crush cores. We compacted one of them there, but once again, fully reusable. That's the power of the hybrid tech. It's like Mel Gibson in Lethal Weapon. We just popped it right back into place. Whatever happened with the chopsticks? Cake, that was just a test. This is a much more viable way to reuse things in KSP. There is a mod which does do some crushing damage. I don't want that. Linux, I don't want that. Yeah, the new Fred. New Fred will just drive underneath and just pick the thing up SPMT style. Yeah, I know, Louisa. We got to get over the pad. This is not a targeting problem. This is an EJ problem. This is a PEBCAC problem. Problem exists between keyboard and mouse. How about the second stage that's coasting right now? Oh, it'll just burn up. I put it on a decaying orbit on purpose. This is an ID10T error. Yep. Problem exists between keyboard and chair. It's true. I can break anything myself. I don't need a mod. That's right. Wait. Here, I'll reload it. We'll see if we can get that landing trajectory good. And AP1, thank you for the DM. I like the new flag. I like the new MLV flag. That's cool, man. You like picnic. Problem in chair, not in computer. Here, we'll try the landing again. Yikes. I'll try to get more over the target here. Yeah, that was definitely better. We are going to die. Sad face. No. 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 Stay up. Survive. Survive. Yes. The landing legs didn't lock. What did we break? The flag? Oh, one of the bottoms of the landing legs. Huh. Ready? Boink. Yoink. Okay. The flags. Alright. Yeah, see, all of my crush cores are popped out because we hit the ground really freaking hard. Alright, one more time. Legs open too slowly. I know. There's binding problems with them. I'll show you. Here, I'll try to make them go faster. Watch. 'Tis but a scratch. A scratch? Your leg's off. No, it isn't. Well, what's that then? I've had worse. Here, I'll set this to half the time. Ready? We'll set it to 5, and we'll see if it does it. If it opens, if they open and they don't break, I'll be pretty impressed. I think they'll bind and they'll break. Hey, Shep. All right, no SSRP burn this time. We'll bring it in like super heavy. Oof. Okay. 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 Alright, let's do this. Too late. Ugh! Ugh! No! No! That was an epic crash. Look at the parts flying everywhere. That was an epic crash. I ain't even mad. That was sick. The thing just freaking rolled over and just blew up. Damn. It looks like the landing legs did take it though. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. It looks like the landing legs did just fine. They did deploy. It's just that they hit the ground mid-deploy, so I don't know how well it worked. As long as the legs survive, we good. Yeah, the rocket? No. No, no. Ho, ho, hola. Can you shallow up your approach at all? With this trajectory, it might be a little bit tough. Are you waiting till a specific altitude or range to start your burn? Right around render range, someone is right when I like to do it, but it really depends on how much fuel the rocket has. This is what makes hover slams so hard. That's what makes it really difficult. It really depends. I'm trying to like look at like my TWR, which 5.9 is, yeah, that might be right. I don't know. Trying to just kind of balance a couple of different things. I was late last time though. It's usually around 2 kilometers. So you don't want to do it too early, because if you do it too early, then you're going to have to basically just stop the engine for a second and then restart it. You've got to stop and then fall and then restart, and that's very not very good for your fuel. Right about now. That may have been too late as well. Actually, that ended up being a little bit too early. We are gonna die. Come on, landing legs. Don't fail me now. Screech! Screech! Dude, you know what's crazy? Falcon 9s have done that. They've landed and kind of screeched across the landing deck like that on the drone ships before. That's absolutely happened. It just kind of came in sideways like that. Damn. Oh yeah, we really damaged one of those landing legs. What happened? Where are they? They must have hyperjets on that rocket. What do we got on this thing? A Cuisinart? Can the activation of the rocket be automated? With KRPC, I could. Yeah, sure. Hey, Doubloon. Long time no see. If you're the smoke doubloon that was here before. Could be. Question about operational status. How are you going to repair the landing legs that have damage but are still functional? Well, that button right there. That button right there will do it. The plan is to not damage the landing legs, which is why I'm practicing right now, Graph Shark. Yeah, I know. Of course, no Cuisinart, man. We're doing trajectory analysis. Okay. Our separator is working correctly, though, which is really nice. I really like that. Well, you gotta make it sound good. How are you? I'm good, Smoke. Everything is good. Just messing with my new rocket here. We're doing landing tests with the new rocket here. My aim point is around 2. Someone. And then throttle down accordingly. Like I said, you don't want to be too early, but you don't want to be too late either. There's a sweet spot. I'm trying to find it. And I'm kind of just watching. I'm kind of playing it by ear here. I think right about here. I thought wrong. I was very wrong. Okay. Yeah, it was 1.2, but I was more sideways, so we slowed down more. It's a balancing act, guys. The price is wrong, Bobby. That was way too late. That was way too late. I know you don't take shots at for engineering, but hear me out. Trampolines and broomsticks taped together to make the landing slower. Yeah, maybe. God damn it, man. Yeah, see, when we're coming in, I really want to aim, like, over here somewhere. We could put a target marker out there. See, the more we do that, the more we slow down. That's what I mean. It's a huge... The whole thing is a giant differential air brake. Ready? And... now. That may have been too late. Yep, that was too late. Oh God! See, coming in at that angle that I just came in at, dude, coming in at that angle, right? That would have been good at like 2.0. At a 2 kilometer burn, we would have nailed it. That would have been perfect. Can't you see the sign? No parking! Hey, those are the guys that stole our uniforms and beat the crap out of us too. Yeah, it can land on uneven terrain. Yeah, it can land on unprepared surfaces. I got it, Blue. I want KRPC how to rock, to be honest with you. I want KRPC, but I want... See, here's the thing, fellas. I could use KRPC to land it right now, but I want to make sure that there's no kinks in the mechanical design of this thing. Meaning, even though you're going to have software that can compensate for you, software... you can't use your software to... Well, you can. You can use software to compensate for a bad design, but let me put it to you like this. Actually, a better way to put this would be like, if I can land this thing, the computer absolutely can. If I can land it reliably, that means I'm pretty sure it's good enough to be able to code it to be automatically landed. Landing software is garbage in, garbage out. Well, it is trash day. Okay. If I was doing electromechanical engineering, so like building a vehicle that's designed by a computer, I would make it good enough to work mechanically first and then optimize later with software, but that's just me. Because, yeah, like I said, if I can land this thing, we can absolutely make a computer land it. Alright, let's try 2.0. Yeah, that should be good right there. Come on, baby. Why aren't the legs deploying? Shut up, Caden. Nope, no, that's not true. The legs are like, we're trying. Do we still have that cow controller set wrong? Hold on. Oh, it's broken. Doesn't matter. Yeah. See, that's what I mean. Reloading quick saves might not get you the same result every time. I don't like that. What's KRPC? It allows you to code guidance systems using Python, of course, as opposed to Kerbal Operating System, which is a custom code, like it's its own language designed for Kerbal. KRPC uses Python, and yeah, I don't know Python, but I'll figure it out. Quick save issue? I'm thinking. You're learning Python for your job right now. Aren't we all? That's a hell of a typo. That's a hell of a typo. Yeah, but yeah, you could use it. That's why I would want to do KRPC over KOS, because you also learn how to code software, or you learn Python. At least it's not Python. No, that's a good way to get your rocket to blow up. It'll go right to your thighs, and then you'll blow up. Excuse me, but when is C++ coming out? Yes. Smoke. Wait, what did Smoke say, drummer? So are you trying to make Falcon 9? This is my own custom design, but it's definitely inspired by Falcon 9. Yep. How can you not despawn a vessel in KSP? I was trying to do drop pods for science, but notice they disappear if you get too far away. If they're flying through the air, SAS, then if they're flying through the air and you get out of render range, it'll delete it. Oh, baby. Come on now. Hey, all right. Yeah, that was just a smidge late, but we were right on the money. Did we pop any of these out? Yeah, that one didn't like that. That one's all right. That one's okay. Yeah, not bad. Sorry for the questions. I haven't been on Twitch in a minute. Yeah, Smoke, that's, yeah, exactly, dude. I remember you from way back in the day, dude. But yeah, this is Falcon 9. It's Falcon 9-esque, though. This is MLV. MLV, Medium Launch Vehicle. It's the name of the launch vehicle that I'm working on right now. It's more of like a Kerbalized version of Falcon 9, but this is my own design. It has a different core diameter than Falcon 9. It has a different amount of engines on it. This is like Condor 9 was a Falcon 9 analog. I made one that's exactly like Falcon 9. It looks exactly like it. This one is more of a, what would Falcon 9 look like if it was optimized for stock KSP? That's what this is. But once again, this is really my own architecture. This is my own thing. It does have, I borrowed Falcon 9's landing legs because we figured out a good way to implement them and make them pretty dang reliable. New Glenn style strakes, doesn't need it. What's the max payload it can carry into orbit now? This thing can do 18 tons into low Earth orbit easily and boost back and land. So this is more than Falcon 9. But then again, Falcon 9 can't do 18 tons RTLS. I think it would be a drone ship landing if it was moving that much. But yeah, what would pre-landing burn leg deploy do? Move our center of pressure way too far forward, stress the landing legs, probably break a couple Kraken joints and make us spin out of control. I don't see any real issue with switching this to 5. I think it works just fine. Hopefully odd question, but what happens if we break a landing leg on impact? We gotta recover it, yeah. Blue, the idea is to come up with a descent trajectory that gives me the flexibility to not do that. Basically, that's why I'm like 900 meters a second staging velocity. We boost back to this point. I actually chose a less optimized trajectory for the second stage with this to give the first stage a little bit more delta V. Yeah, so that sounds right. New Greg Scott flyover pictures. Let me see. Oh, wow. Yeah, they moved a tower segment last night, guys. Yeah, we got to talk about that. But yeah, I think this thing is really good. It's really nice. Why Suicide Bird? Wouldn't parachutes be better? Boost back and parachute down? In Kerbal, Ryan, yeah, of course. You could do that. Sure, why not? However, in real life, you can't really do that. Parachutes only work so much before the thing just gets so heavy and you try to deploy the parachute will just break. The parachutes for a core like this would need to be as big as the launch pad right there. And you need a couple of them. At that point in real life, it just becomes their parachutes are too heavy. Also, why would I add weight to the design? Why would we add parachutes to the design whereas I can land with something that I already have? See this thing? That's already on the rocket, and you can land with that, right? Kistler K1 begs to differ. Oh yeah, because that rocket flew, right, Jock? Oh wait, no it didn't, and the company went bankrupt. Oh yeah, remember that part? Totally. Oh wait, no it didn't. It didn't. You remember that part? No, it didn't. No, yeah. Peepo G. Here, I want to drive a truck out to this thing. Let's last test for Kerbal today. We'll drive up next to it to see if it drifts out. K1 was pretty ugly with that blunt nose and all. Not a bad idea, Pigzig. Kistler was a good idea. The company, yeah, they just went bankrupt, though, after getting a good amount of NASA money. Go figure. Wouldn't parachuting give you better payload mass because you don't need to use the fuel for landing? Ryan, you're not thinking about a big enough thing. You're moving more mass that way. You're moving more mass. All those parachutes, you're going to need more fuel. Parachutes are heavy in real life. This is why nobody just parachutes things down except for like a capsule because or an SRB. But there's some tricks that the shuttle SRBs use that we can't use in KSP. But once again, Ryan, in Kerbal it's just fine. But you have to remember, all right, guys, this is something that people don't really get with how I play KSP. I play KSP with plausible realism, all right? So I'm not... Could I parachute MLV back down onto the pad? Yes, absolutely. Would it work fine in KSP? Yes, absolutely. Do I do that in KSP? No, I do not do that because that gives people the wrong impression. It teaches people wrong ideas about how this stuff works in real life. I've seen this behavior firsthand. Because back in the day, I had boosters that just parachuted down because parachutes are so much easier, right? And then everybody's like, oh, well, why doesn't SpaceX just parachute the booster down? Why do they land it? They ask the same exact question that you're asking now. That's not how it works in real life. Remember, I'm going for plausible realism. In KSP, could you use parachutes to parachute this down? Yeah, sure, absolutely. But parachutes in KSP are horribly unrealistic. Because you can't land something that big with parachutes. It's not... Your parachutes would need to be gigantic. So much so in real life where the parachute weight would outweigh the extra fuel that you need. Like, by a pretty significant margin. Parachutes are heavy in real life. Very heavy. So, I'm not going to... I could do that in KSP, but I'm not going to sit here and teach bad habits either. That's not a good idea. Oh, well, just parachute down. Just parachute down. Just parachute down. If you want to really understand how this stuff works in real life, you'd know that trying to parachute down a 40-ton booster back down onto the pad is not a very good idea. Doesn't work that way. Understand? Sorry if this was asked or answered, but how do you see the RFA-1 KSP mod mission? I think it's cool, but I don't know anything about it. Somebody told me about it yesterday, and I had no idea what they were talking about.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Jerlin. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Hey, Mab. 37-month resub. Is Astra in any danger after this recent failure? I don't know. Yeah, someone, exactly. But hey, don't be like that. I just saw it here if you were interested. Oh, I know. Rocket Factory Augsburg made a Kerbal pack for their rockets, which is awesome. That's really cool. Yeah, Map, sure. Sorry, you know what, dude? I saw a movie recently, and that movie just, for whatever weird reason, made me want to, you know, have a mustache and wear AOs around. I don't know what that I don't know what that's about, man. I couldn't tell you. I've missed a few launches. What happened with Astra? Their last rocket, the second stage shut off before it circularized. Don't know what's wrong. There we go. We can run away and go play the kazoo to the end of the... Yeah, that's the lyrics, right? Play the kazoo. Hey, this is the part where some doors would actually be really, really useful. But that's okay. This works too. Just jump out the front. It's fine. Or don't. Just enough. How's he gonna enter back in? Ladders. No, I want to inspect the crush cores with the Kerbal up close. Yep, they're still working. Astra stock is 154 right now. Oh, that one popped. That's no good. Oh. Yeah, that's not good. That one popped out something fierce. So would this launch with a capsule or another space plane? It would launch with a spacecraft. Why are you DMing me question? What's that, Mars? What's going on? Nice. Oh dear. He DM'd me that after I asked you a question about Astra. No, I'm just a cocky Twitch streamer, though. Oh, boy. Can't please everybody, dudes. Apparently my question wasn't good enough to get a DM, Sag. Can't please everybody, guys. Whatever. You think I'm a cocky Twitch streamer all day? I don't care. Guys, to be 100% honest with you, I only have so many fricks to give during the day. What people say about me and how my Twitch stream works, that I don't care. I can honestly and truly say that 100%. I don't give a frick. I don't let that occupy my headspace. It's not worth it. What's up, someone? Anyway, it's 4 o'clock, dudes. We made some good progress on the separator system for the MLV. I actually think that we're pretty damn close to, yeah, it basically being good to go. We might need an alignment mechanism for the fairing attachment, but that's no problem. That's easy to do. We don't need a separator, just an alignment system. And then once we do that, yeah, we should be good to go. I don't think you answered it, though. Stepped away. All right. On a more serious note, I was interested to hear your thoughts on Astra's next steps, considering this is like your 7th failure. Obviously, you don't know firsthand, but what do you think they do at this point? Wouldn't insurance prices for Astra be insane? I'll just say what I said the other day when this was on Tuesday's Space News, if everybody wants to go see it. I'll say what I said the other day. I don't know what the next steps for Astra are. I really don't know. I do have an opinion on it, but I don't think, I mean, take my opinion for what it's worth. Yeah, dude, I'm just a guy that streams on Twitch. I don't know. But if it was me, okay, so if you want to think about this from an SE point of view, from a systems engineering point of view, right? Think about it like this. So Astra's had multiple failures. Every single time, the failure was something different. Okay? So their first failure, they got the mixture rates wrong. The second failure, I believe, was LV6 going sideways off the pad. The third failure, what was it? A fairing? The second stage went off inside of the fairing because the fairing latch didn't open. This failure, the second stage quit way too early. Every time it's been something different. So what does that tell me? That tells me you're changing a lot of things. You're changing a lot of things very quickly. Because, dude, the fairing separation system, for instance, just doesn't just work and then not work, right? Unless you have a processing flow problem. But Astra said because their separator system didn't work right because of the way it was made. It was not necessarily a processing flow thing, but the design was made in a way where it could malfunction. The separator system couldn't get sequenced right if there was a problem, which is fine. But so like they redesigned it, and I mean we don't know if it worked. I mean I guess it worked on the next mission, right? The point that I'm trying to get at, dude, is that they keep changing things. They keep changing things. They keep changing things because they needed to fix the problems from the failed rockets, but they also keep changing the rocket itself. Astra's rolled out with new upper stages. They've rolled out with extended payload fairings already. They've rolled out with all this stuff, and they haven't really baselined Rocket 3 at any point. They haven't baselined it at all. SpaceX failed multiple times too, no? And they are good now. I'm not sure how this has any bearing on Astra, Pilch, but alright. Like, Pilch, yeah, I suppose if you want to compare it to SpaceX, but the SpaceX is not a publicly traded company. There's a lot of factors that are completely different here. Astra's failed more than SpaceX. They've had more failures than successes. That's really not good with rocketry. But then again, Astra is trying to pioneer a type of rocketry where you could basically go and build a rocket out of like parts that you get from a Home Depot. That's literally what Astra is. Yeah, would have fooled you, wouldn't it? Now, don't get me wrong, there are some custom manufactured parts, like engines and stuff, obviously. But they're trying to make a nuts and bolts rocket that you can kind of just throw together. That's the whole idea. And when you do something like that, you really got to make sure that your tolerances are pretty right. So, like, you can't be... Not tolerances, I guess. That's not really the right way to say that. I would baseline the rocket before I changed anything. Because I think they keep changing things, and I think that's screwing with them. You have to just freeze the rocket design for now. That doesn't mean you can't innovate or anything like that. I think Astra's going to be fine, to be honest with you. I think they're going to be fine. The rockets don't The rocket is super easy to make. It's super easy to manufacture. They can rapidly prototype, and that's probably the reason why they're introducing all these upgrades. But the difference here, Pilch, between them and SpaceX is that they're publicly traded. If people lose confidence in them, which they have, they're going to run out of money real quick. SpaceX ran out of money real quick after 3 failures, you know? And then they got bailed out from a NASA contract that gave them the resources that they needed. You can say, oh, well, SpaceX failed too. Yeah, but that's not really the same circumstances. I think Astro will be fine. They have a NASA contract for the other Tropics missions. And you can be damn sure that they're going to get those right. I just think it's different circumstances. With that being said, failure is failure is... I was about to say failure is difficult. That's not really right. With that being said, space is difficult. Failure happens. It does happen. Oh, yeah. It's really easy to screw something very simple up, especially with all the stuff that you have to consider, all the parts that have to go right. You need 1,000 things to go right, and if one of those